The War of 1812 was a military conflict, lasting for 2.5 years, fought by the United States of America against the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, its North American colonies, and its Native American allies. Seen by the United States and Canada as a war in its own right, it is frequently seen in Europe as a theater of the Napoleonic Wars, as it was caused by issues related to that war, especially the Continental System. The war resolved many issues which remained from the American Revolutionary War but involved no boundary changes. The United States declared war on June 18, 1812 for several reasons, including trade restrictions brought about by the British war with France, the impressment of U.S. merchant sailors into the Royal Navy, British support for Native American tribes against European American expansion, outrage over insults to national honor after humiliations on the high seas, and possible U.S. interest in annexing British territory in modern-day Canada. The war was fought in three principal theaters. Firstly, at sea, warships and privateers of each side attacked the other's merchant ships, while the British blockaded the Atlantic coast of the United States and mounted large raids in the later stages of the war. Secondly, land and naval battles were fought on the U.S.-Canadian frontier, which ran along the Great Lakes, the St. Lawrence River and the northern end of Lake Champlain. Thirdly, the southern United States and Gulf Coast also saw big land battles, in which U.S. forces defeated Britain's Native American allies and a British invasion force at New Orleans. At the end of the war both sides signed the Treaty of Ghent and both parties returned occupied land to its pre-war owner and resumed friendly trade relations with the majority of its land and naval forces tied down in Europe fighting the Napoleonic Wars. The British used a defensive strategy in the provinces of Upper and Lower Canada, repelling initial American invasions. Early victories over poorly led U.S. armies such as the Battle of Queenston Heights demonstrated that the conquest of the Canadas would prove more difficult than anticipated.